hello and welcome to part 8 of this let's play in Japanese of Delight, visual novel, for part 8 of Lucia's Route. And well, then let's continue. Yes, Chihaya know a little more and us too of about Lucia. Knows the thing with the hands that they kill apparently everything, or at least Lucia think they do. She is traumatized from when she was a little girl, and now we are going to see her since she was apparently absent from for the day in the school. Let's go see her to her house. Well then, voila. It seems like the house of the student chief is in the neighborhood. D'accord. I think that Shizuru will tell me after school. Shizuru said that it's okay to. She's going to tell me after school. Classe. Voilà. D'accord. And now it's after school. Okay. You know, the homeroom was just over. It's bad. Attends. Wait, what? It's bad. I guess he missed Shizuru. It's bad because he doesn't know where is actually the house of the student chief right now.
それなら先生に聞いてみたら、お見舞いに行くって言えば教えてくれると思うよ。
Well then maybe you could ask the professor. It's for visiting her. So if you say that it's for visiting her because she's sick, then she will probably tell you. Oh, this is quite a good idea, Kotori. How about Kotori you come to visiting the student chief?
私もあの二人が仲直りしてくれた方が嬉しいからね。ご一緒して仲人に徹するよ。
Yes, me too. I wanted to see these two make up. It will make me happy. I want to see that. Let's go together. Well then, let's go see the chief. We explain the situation to the professor, and then she told the address of the chief. Us three, and so us three, you know, Kotaro, Chihaya, and Kotori have gone to the house of the student chief of Lucia Konoha. Lucia, the student chief was living in an apartment. It was a little far. I said at the start that it's in the neighborhood. No, you don't know the neighborhood. You don't know where. No, the first thing that we. Let's see. Mulan. What? I guess. They weren't sure which building was the house of the student chief. Well, of course, Chihaya, the transfer student, had no idea because you know she's new to the town. But even me and Kotori didn't really knew this neighborhood.
こっちに来るのは初めてだね。
Well, it's the first time I came here, indeed. You know, it's the first time I came here. Me too. Yes, me too. It's quite a neighborhood that is out of the way. Voilà. D'accord. But thankfully, the map that the professor drew for us was correct.
あ、ケーキ屋さん。あそこでお見舞いを買っていきましょう。
Oh, it's pâtissier. How do you say pâtissier? It's a cake store. It's a store for cakes. Let's buy some before visiting the chief. No, visiting the student chief. Visiting Lucia. Jeez. We have approached the cute cake store and have booth for individual cakes. And we don't know what the chief like, but shortcake, choco ni Mont Blanc, and that they have chosen four different types of cake. Some shortcake, some chocolate cake, some Mont Blanc, and some something with a tea, I guess. So some brown cake. Let's go with that. And voilà. Yui. I heard that the cakes are good for the sick since it raises their spirits. Whatever. Cake here, once we got out of the cake store, next to it there was Hanaya. There was a flower store. It was full of flower stores.
気が利くね。なんだか総合病院のテナントみたいだよ。
I guess there was a room that was full of whatever. Somehow it seems like we are in the room of someone sick. I guess because it's full of flowers, and when someone is sick that is well loved, a lot of people send them flowers, maybe like that.
ここもやります。お花も買っていきましょう。
Oh, let's go there too. Let's buy some flowers too. Flowers, you said? Isn't that... I would not think twice about it for a normal visit, but we're talking about the student chief, she's quite weak to that.
いえ、買ってこうと思います。
No, I think we need to buy some.
いいの？
Is it okay?
はい。彼女だって本当はお花好きなんですよね。
Yes, after all, you said that the girl, that she actually really like flowers, isn't it? Yes, it's what Shizuru said. It's just that if she touch it with her hand, then she's afraid to make it with her again. So she wants to cheat.
ひまわりの栽培だったら水や肥料や天気の関係で枯れることもあると思います。
I just think that the sunflowers that she was cultivating just without just because there was not enough water or fertilizer or good weather. That's all.
でもお見舞いの花ですよ。妖怪じゃあるまいし、触れた途端にしおしおと枯れるわけもない。
But it's just a flower for for visiting. So even normally it should actually wither. It's completely normal that it withered. Indeed, but I think the chief would still be afraid to touch it.
それってつまり食わず嫌いと同じってことです。
So, in other words, we are going to try to vanquish her fear, maybe?
避けてるから避け続ける。だから脅迫観念になる。違います？
If you just keep avoiding the problem, it will never be solved. We need to force her a little bit. Am I wrong?
確かにそういうのはあるかもしれないけど。
Indeed, it's probably a good way to think about it, but...
小さい頃のその一件からもう何年も経ってるわけでしょ。彼女だってそろそろ吹っ切ってもいいはずです。
It's just because it's just one event from when she was a little kid, and for how many years did she drag this trauma from? It maybe sometime it's time to close the wound.
苦手だから避ける。また避けるの悪循環の繰り返しでは、この花さんも最後には社会生活に支障をきたすと思いますよ。
She's weak to it, so she's avoiding it. But because she's avoiding it, she just can't vanquish her fear, and so they amplify in a vicious circle. So Konoha-san, at the end, Konoha-san will just end up, completely away from the normal society and will not be able to live a normal life. Don't you think so? In other words, you want to make to do a shock therapy to her?
そんな物騒なつもりはありません。
I don't intend to do that, in such a forceful way.
ただそのお花ってこんなにも綺麗でいい匂いなんだよってことを思い出してもらえたら。
It's just that if she sees such a pretty flower and hear such a good and smell such a good smell, maybe she will remember and it will activate something in her head.
彼女の気持ちも少しずつ整理がついていくんじゃないかと思って。
Maybe it would help her, put her feelings in orders.
そういうことならいいんじゃないかな。
If that's your intent, then I think it's probably a good thing.
彼女を怯えさせるためじゃなく、本当の意味で仲良しになるための最初の一歩として。
For the sake of yes. For the sake of yes, it would be quite a good step. The feeling that what you want to do with her is quite the good first step into making up, into becoming good friends.
これが過去を水に流すきっかけになればいいなと思いまして。どうです？
I think it's a good way to put water under the bridge and forgive each other and also help her get better. How about it? If she puts it that way, then I can't refuse. Okay. The story of Shizuru. According to Shizuru, Lucia, the student chief, really likes flowers and beasts. But it seems like she really wants to actually touch them. She needs to force herself to actually not touch them, and I wonder if it's okay to just put the flower inside the flower pot and then put water into it. What do you think about it, Kotori? I think that Mulitskoy. Compulsion instant, pressure. What do you think how do you think, Kotori? Do you think we is not going to put too much pressure on her, on the student chief, on Lucia?
ありなんじゃないかな。
Yes, it should be okay.
長い目で見れば、委員長も花を怖がらなくてもいいことを思い出してくれてもいいと思うし。
Yes, I guess she didn't put her eyes truly on a flower for such a long time. The student chief will probably it would be a good thing that the student chief drop her fear about the flowers, and then it could help her remember how great flowers are.
本当に私たちが友人なら、それを応援してあげるべきだと思います。
I think it would help us to become true friends, actual friends.
かわいそうじゃないですか。女の子に生まれたのにお花をめでることもできず、動物を抱いたり撫でたりもできない人生なんて。
Isn't that pitiable? The girl, since the girl was born, she loved the flowers, but she can't approach them. She wants to hug animals, but she can't do it. Voilà. Oh yes, it's pitiable. It's a very sad Chihaya indeed. Chihani, let's see. I was definitively feeling the same way as Chihaya. But there is one thing that I was understanding. Chihaya というすぐに Voilà, Chihaya, although Chihaya was a girl that was very quick to anger, so I'm not quite sure that she's the right person to to introduce to do it to Lucia, to introduce the flower to Lucia. So I want to make sure that she's going to be good. Well, I want to make sure that Chihaya will not get into another fight with Lucia. It seems like the girl also truly wanted to make up with Lucia, so I guess due to the situation, I think that she will be able to do good. We can meet the student chief in China. It's for the sake of making them of repairing their relationships. So so I'm not going to say anything about her having flowers. Angai. You lot, you are really quite a good. You are really a good one, isn't it? I wasn't expecting it. Angai, I think I understand it. There is a little nuance that I want to understand. You are Kotaro said to Chihaya, it's really unexpected. You seem to be a good one, and I'm good to everyone except to you because you're an asshole. Is what Chihaya said to Kotaro. No, she didn't say that he's an asshole, but aside from you, yes, I'm kind to everyone. Well, that was quite honest of her. We got out of the flower shop and then I've gone to visit the student chief, and on our way out of the flower store, for the sake of giving them to the student chief, we got a we got some how do you say hanataba? How do you say hanataba in English? A bouquet, just bouquet, d'accord. I guess it's the same word as the French word. We got a big bouquet with that was very colorful. Cakes and flowers. It seems like it's perfect preparations for a visit. And then as we, I see, they are going to turn the corner, and I guess they are going to bump into Lucia, and the bouquet is going to touch her, and she's going to make a crazy. Right, let's see, maybe not. Ah no, d'accord. I was expecting that, whatever. Sokoniwa. There was it was a small two-floor building that was that had some very beautiful apartments. Maybe it was it have probably been constructed very recently. On top of the two floor. On top of the second floor there was it was all green, I guess, because I guess something like that. There was a lot of green on the second stair, because it's it's a garden inside in the air. suspended garden. D'accord, d'accord. It was a very pretty apartment.
地図によるならあのアパートだね。
According to the map, it seems like it's this apartment, isn't it? You one room. D'accord. This one, is she living on her own? It seems like a one room apartment.
ですね。一人で病気は辛いはず。やっぱり来て正解でしたね。
It seems so. So she. It must be difficult to be sick on your own. As expected, it's a good thing. It was a good choice. It was a good thing to come.
雑炊でも作ってあげたら喜ぶかね。さっきスーパーがあったから戻って少し買い物していく。
D'accord. She will probably be happy to have some food. Maybe we should go back after having both some soups, some soup. D'accord. Yes, it's quite a good idea to get her some soup too, but heavy. But we are only 3 people, so and we already have quite a lot of stuff, so it's getting heavy. D'accord. I think that we have enough for today. D'accord. After all, we already have cakes, so she will probably feel good just for that, from that, isn't it?
そうですね。それで軽く仲直りってのが理想的なシナリオだと思います。
D'accord. Indeed. And after all, we are just going to make, it's just going to be a light, a very soft, light, soft making up, So there is no need to go overboard.
204号室。2階の一番奥みたいだね。
D'accord. 204 number, building number and second stair. No, wait, sorry. It's not, wait. I don't know. It must be the apartment number. I don't know. Whatever. Number 204, second floor. It seems like it's in the deepest. I guess. Whatever. It's inside this building. D'accord. We go up the stairs and then go on the deepest, in the deepest apartment, I guess. I don't know the layout. Whatever. D'accord. On the way to the room, it was full of empty rooms. She doesn't have any neighbors, I guess. Voilà. So it's a little solitary. It's a little sad. D'accord. It seems like. L'engineがいない。D'accord. Even though it seems a little solitary, a little sad, it seems like these apartments, the walls of these apartments is very, very light, very, very thin. So not having any neighbors is maybe a good thing.
204この花。ここですね。
204 Konoha, it's here. So this is the house of the student chief, isn't it? Is that so? Attends, oula. Kozakaraku? Attends, what? D'accord. The name. Attends. Is it their family name? No. Attends. But it must be the name of the building. Puranta. D'accord. I guess the building is well. There are flowers all over the place. So, but in a good way. So the one that planted them had a good aesthetic sense. Okay. I see. This is exactly like the way Shizuru said. It's. D'accord. She really like flowers, and. Ah non, d'accord, I didn't. Zoku, voilà, fabricated flower, so it's a fake flower. Voilà, all over around her room there are artificial flowers. I see, it's just like Shizu said. She really like flowers. So voilà, so if she use artificial flowers, she can be at peace that they will not wither. she can have peace of mind. I have the feeling that I have the feeling that the flowers that Chihaya is hugging will be the first that come here in a long time. I hope Lucia is going to get our feeling in that we want her to stop being afraid of the flowers. That she's not going to freak out. She's probably going to freak out.
呼び鈴押すよ。
Lin? Well then, shouldn't we push the bell? Ring the bell? Yes, let's go. Please do it.
普通にポチリで結構です。
It's okay to just push it, don't be that serious, that nervous.
じゃあグリグリポチリの方向で。あれ
Gulguli pochili. It may be small, instead of just they are going to do something that some kind of with some rhythm. Manayomi. Even though we didn't push the bell, there was a noise that like the door was opening. What? It seems like the girl got out on her own. So she's not. Yes, of course. It's what she was wearing in the forest. Yes, it's not really a good thing to wear when you are in a forest, but whatever. The door opened, and then the student chief showed up. We didn't meet. It's not the school, so she's not wearing her uniform right now. But just normal fresh clothes. Gothic, long jacket. It was some gothic long jacket, and the girl definitely had a very mature adult atmosphere to her. Maybe, yeah. She's definitely, completely different. No, wait. No, sorry. Wait, Nia. Wait, either he's saying that Chihaya and Kotori are definitely different, or Chihaya and Kotori also think that she looks very cool. Okay, whatever. Intro. Upon seeing us three, the student chief, the eyes of the student chief became round, like very round, very big, like she was very surprised.
なんだ、天王寺小太郎、神戸さんに大鳥さんまで。
What is it? Tennoji Kotaro, also Kanbei-san, and even Otori-san. Yo, student chief. Sorry about quickly bothering you, but Gui. What is your state? What is your health? Are you okay?
顔色はそんなに悪くないみたいだね。
According to your the color of your face, you don't seem that bad, isn't it?
うん。薬を飲んだから平気だ。
Yes, I drank some medicine, so I'm okay.
みたいですね。外出しようという気になるくらいには元気になったみたいです。よかった。
Yes, it seems like you are healthy. It's a good thing.
これは何の真似か。
But this, what is this? What is your stratagem? What is your scheme? I think she's on guard. What? Mane. Shinneru. Shin. And it's Naru or Neru or. Oh, that's not. What is ne? Alors, of course, need. The resembling, voilà, voilà, resemble, imitate. Let's see, voilà, money. Why did money? D'accord. Why? What is this what is his comportement? What is his behavior? D'accord. D'accord. The student chief seemed to be very surprised to see us three and our bouquet of flowers and our cakes, cake box. D'accord. We just bought some cake for visiting you. That's all. And then Chihaya also got some flowers. Let's see. D'accord. Like you know, like she was. D'accord. D'accord. The face, the impressions. Hyojo is them. Hyojo. I forgot the name in English, and not. I really know what it is, but expression, the facial expression. The expression of the student chief became clouded in one instant, like she was betrayed. D'accord. Attends, qu'est-ce que je D'accord. To make sure she understood. She was thinking that she was betrayed, but Chihaya right away began to say that you know, there is no need to be afraid, to hate anyone. We only wanted to came to transmit our feelings. I'm happy for the feeling, but
お花本当は好きだって聞きました。玄関の中もすごく綺麗に飾ってあるじゃないですか。
I heard that you really actually like flowers. And also near your entrance, it seems like you planted a lot of very beautiful flowers, even though they are artificial. Behind, in front, voilà, behind. Voilà. In the entrance behind the student chief, there was a lot of pots with beautiful flowers. Inside a room. Again, it seems like it was artificial flowers, but they were still beautiful. And well, it seems like the girl really likes flowers. And voilà. It was what Shizuru said to us was actually true. But still, it seems like she was still afraid to even approach the flower, the bouquet, and just looking like at this scenery, no one would believe that she would be afraid to approach flowers. But the mood, the spirit of the girl was completely poisoned, and she was completely overwhelmed with what Chihaya was grasping. You know, living flowers.
やっぱり生のお花は苦手かな。
As expected, you're very weak to living flowers, raw flowers.
昔いろいろあったらしいってのも聞きました。それ以来お花や動物に触れるのが怖いってのも。
We heard that there is a lot of things that happened in your past, and after that you became very afraid to touch flowers and animals.
どうしてそれを
How do you 誰にもthe student chief seemed to be thinking about who could have said that about her past, but she seemed to be happy.
ひまわりくらい偶然枯れることだってあります。
I mean the Chihaya. It's just that her name is in kana in hiragana, so it's kind of hard to see where. But while the student chief was lost in thought about thinking who could have told about her past, the Chihaya said with a warm smile the following. You know, the sunflowers, they a lot of time just die without reason, you know, by coincidence.
私だって昔かっこつけて知識もないのにバラを育てようとして全部枯らしちゃったことありますもの。
You know, me in the past, I was I had no knowledge whatsoever about plants, and I was trying to grow a lot of flowers, a lot of roses, and then they all completely withered. They all died.
生ものを傷ませちゃったこともあるし、腐らせて大変なことにしちゃったこともあります。
Living creative, voilà, live flower, no, raw flowers, actual flowers. Actually it's really easy to hurt them and to make them rot, and they rot very easily. So you know.
でもそれらは不慣れで不器用な幼少時代には誰もが一度は経験する失敗じゃないでしょうか。
But you know, for someone like you that never accustom themselves and are kind of clumsy since their little since their childhood. If anyone would anyone that don't have any experience would fail the same way, you know. So you just need to get back on the horse.
言いたいことそのわかるか。
What I want to say is that I want to say that I understand.
そういうのを生やし立てるムカつく男子とかがいるのは知ってます。ささやかな失敗をそういう連中に生やし立てられ、この花さんは傷つけられたに違いない。
Konoha-san was definitively hurt by by your failure and by the way the other children treated you. Voilà. So, but still you need to get past it. Alors, Shizuru is the one that told us. Student chief, the talk from the past. You know, the sunflowers and the goldfish. So you know, it was just an unfortunate coincidence. You know, it was just an accident, and and voilà. But you know, it was just just an accident, and after that. And she also told us how after that you were afraid to touch anything. I see. So this is Shizuru. Shizuru's no, it's because of Shizuru.
私たちはね、猫の時のこととか、ボールの時のこととかを怒ってなんか全然いないんだよ。
By the way, about us, about the time with the cat and the time with the ball. We are completely out of anger, you know, now that we understand.
事情がわからないときは、私もカチンときましたが。
At the time, I didn't understood the situation, so I was quite, it was not right for me to be angry. But I think you understand why.
この花さんにも同情すべき事情があったことがわかり、その。
As soon as I understood the true situation of Konoha-san, I was able to. No, I understand. I am not angry anymore. So, okay. For the sake of making up, she came. She wanted to come.
私のセリフを勝手に奪わないでください。そういうことです。
Don't steal my speech, my lines like that, please. Well, anyway, it's just that. Yes, it's what he said.
私たちは全然怒ってないんだよ。そして委員長のその事情をとても気の毒に思ってるの。
we are completely out of anger, you know, and then we think about the situation of the student chief. We think that it's poisoning your mind.
本当はお花も大好きなのに怖くて触れられないなんて本当にかわいそうだなって思って。
We think, yes, we think that it's really, really sad that despite loving flowers, despite actually loving flowers, you are afraid to touch them. Voilà, Chihaya. Once Kotori said these words, Chihaya got just jutted out the bouquet of flowers. Chihaya Hyojo. Chihaya had a very big smile on her face.
大丈夫。触れても絶対に枯れません。私が保証します。
It's okay. If you touch them, they will definitively not wither. I guarantee it to you.
気持ちは嬉しいが。
I am happy about the feeling, but
この花さんが触れてこの花が枯れるようなことがあったら、それはこの花さんのせいじゃありません。
Even if these flowers withered after Konoha-san touched them, it will definitively not be because of Konoha-san.
すぐ枯れちゃうような花を売りつけやがったあの花屋のせいです。その際はきっちりと制裁しますので大丈夫です。
It's just because the flower shop owner, flower shopkeeper, just sold us flowers that would wither right away. It will be the fault of this shopkeeper. We will go see the shopkeeper and then bash his head. Bash his skull and then kill him and then cut his bodies and drink his blood. No, it's not what she said. Well, it's okay. Even if the flower wither, it will be not because of you. Genkotsu. I'm a little. I'm drunk, but I did not even drink any alcohol. I don't drink. But I feel like I'm drunk. Let's see. Must be because of the fatigue of the Chihaya Genkon. Voilà. Voilà. Wazato. Oh, what is that? Shigusa. Shigusa. For me, it's Pelouse. It's Shigusa. Sorry, d'accord. Why? Voilà, Gusa, d'accord. But she servir, d'accord. Behavior. Wazato, she Gusa. D'accord. It seems, according, seeing the behavior of Chihaya, there was no doubt she wanted Lucia to touch the flowers. Chihaya Mari. After all, Chihaya is also clumsy, both with people and with herself, since she always fall on the ground, and she's not, she's not going to be very, very kind, very soft. So, Morai, but so I think she just wanted to give the flowers, a bouquet to the student chief, but yes, she's doing it, in a very straightforward way, and she's putting some pressure on Lucia. So les gars, but anyway, yes, I guess it's the first step to make up and also make sure that the hard past of the student chief is a little to dispel it a little bit. The girl, it was her deepest wish. No, it was the deepest wish of Chihaya to help Lucia.
ありがとう。気持ちはありがたく受け取るが。
Thank you. I really accept your with thanks your feelings, but
ほら、大丈夫だってば。
oh, come on, it will be okay. So, Chihaya d'accord, Chihaya with the final push, put the pretty flowers, d'accord, put all the bouquet, put the pretty flowers in the cast, you know, against the cast of the student chief, and then wait, d'accord, d'accord, today it seems like it's a bouquet instead of cats. No, but it's exact same scene as when with the cat. So in other words, just like the other day with the cat.
お花枯れたりなんかしな。
D'accord. Isn't it? You see, the flowers they are not going to wither. Punch? No, pas ça. But on the ground, I guess she thrown them on the ground. Mais là. Attends, oh, attends. Attends, Genso t'es qui? Attends, Genso t'es qui? Attends. D'accord. Wait. Wait. D'accord, d'accord. D'accord, d'accord. Ah, d'accord. She actually can flitter. D'accord, she actually must be a necromancer. Yes, the petals all of a sudden have gone out, you know, and d'accord. For just an instant, it was like a beauty from a fairy tale. D'accord, I felt it, d'accord, because you know there was petals all over the place, but you know it's just withered. Que c'est ça? D'accord. D'accord, d'accord. But to contrast this beautifulness, this you know this prettiness, um, d'accord. The expression of the student chief was more. D'accord. The voilà was the student of the expression of the student chief more than just sadness was full of hurt. No, she was really hurt. D'accord, d'accord. The petals scattered and they were all over on the floor. Um, uh, Wait, what? Uh, D'accord, d'accord. The Chihaya was flown. I guess Lucia must have, you know, got Chihaya away from her. Voilà. D'accord. If I wasn't there, she would have definitively, you know, gone down the stairs, gone on the ground. Kotori. D'accord. And voilà, the cake box that Kotori was holding, also was. Was tied by the hand of the student chief, and it was completely destroyed, and you know it was crushed. Attends, voilà. D'accord. Wait, what? D'accord, d'accord. Voilà, and the beautiful cakes also were completely destroyed. Wait, no. Attends, what? No, she daddy. What? D'accord, d'accord. Voilà, she have done the same as when with the cat. You know, her hands just you know, like reflexively, you know, thrown away the problem. D'accord. Kokai. D'accord, d'accord. Of course. It's better that voilà, regret, voilà, remords. D'accord. On both of their faces, there was only remorse. D'accord, d'accord. The interesting, il n'est pas. Kikai. No, no, not the machines. Kikai. What is Kikai? This Kikai. Opportunity. D'accord. D'accord, d'accord. D'accord. It seems like. It seems like it was the last chance, the only chance. Sekkaku. Sekkaku. D'accord. Despite trying to make up, it seems like it didn't work. D'accord. But Mada. D'accord. Voilà, voilà. But after all, we just, we just both some bouquet. It seems like the girl still need some time, to, she can't just, heal, like, I don't know how many years of trauma like that. D'accord. Chihaya is probably the same. Attends, she's... d'accord. Wait, d'accord. Chihaya is the same. The bouquet of flowers was becoming her proof, her mark of making up, of becoming better friends. But I guess the whatever it was, this proof was trampled. Let's go with that intro. She knew that that the student chief would not want to touch the flowers, but it would still, I think it would still hurt her, deeply wound her heart. The bouquet was making up, and now it's on the ground and it's ruined. And quand je vois message, d'accord. Attends. No, just talk. I mean, when Kotaro talk on his own, I don't understand. Koi or hen? Hen or koi? What is koi? I forgot what is koi. Koi is that instance. Okay, there is kokoro, of course. And kanjo atari ni ponto. There is no doubt that both of them are quite clumsy. Despite both of them wanting to make up, they just ruin their own. This was Nanika photo. I was trying to think of something, to break the ice, but shit, I wasn't able to think of anything. Wakatendayo. I was understanding. Hayaku photo. I was understanding that if I didn't find something to say quickly, it will become bad. Koitsura, 7. I understand the personality of these two, so I understand the personality of these two, so there is no way that that is not going to turn bad. So quick, I need to think of something. Because first they are going to be sad, and then they are going to be regretful, and then they are just going to turn to anger. Cool? I don't wish to remember such a thing. It's troubling, it's annoying. Yes, that's right. You really hate flowers, isn't it? You don't want to take care of them. So I'm truly sorry. Yes, when did I say that I liked flowers? I hate them. That's right, you didn't say that you like them, sorry. Yes, you ate, yes, you ate flowers. I'm truly sorry about that. I forgot, flowers, you also ate flowers and animals and humans too. There is nothing that you do, since you ate everything, then the only mature thing, the only thing you should do is get into your room, close it, and then never get out. Please, never get out.
私は今日一日そうしていた。勝手にやってきたのはそっちだ。
This is exactly what I did today, this day, all this day. D'accord. So why did you came? You came on your own. I did not ask you to come.
やめて。どうして二人とも心にもないことを言い合うの？二人とも仲直りしたいはずなのに。
D'accord. Stop that. Why are you like that? Don't. I know that you wanted to make up. To be good friends. Stop that.
そうですね。最初はそのつもりでしたが、きれいさっぱりその気持ちもなくなりました。
D'accord. Yeah, that's right. At the start, it was my intention, but I guess such pretty feelings is not enough.
元より大鳥さんと仲が良かった覚えもない。余計なおせっかいを焼かれる覚えなどこれっぽっちも覚えがない。
More than that, at the start anyway, I don't remember that we were good friends with Otori. I was good friends with Otori-san, so I didn't remember asking you to meddle into our affairs. I didn't remember that at all.
そうですね。仲が良かった覚え、私もありません。
Yes, me too. I don't remember being good friends with you.
あなたは一人ぼっちで委員長ぶって威張ってればいいじゃないですか。友達なんて一人もいないくせに。
Yes, after all, you are the student chief, and you want to do everything on your own, and voilà, you are intimidating everyone. So there is no way you can have friends. You are both silly girls. Let's see. It's completely idiotic. Chihaya is also. Chihaya also seems to. How do you say that? Hamitsubusu? No, also seem to understand that she has gone too far. No, that. Is Hami? Hami the Hamu? No, why? It's the Hamu. No. Wait, what is that then? Kami? No, Kamu? Kamu? D'accord, Kamu. D'accord. Donc, so Kami Tsubusu. Okay, Kami Tsubusu. D'accord. Chew up. D'accord. It seems like Chihaya also felt that she was going. She have gone too far. Because of the clean freakiness of the student chief, Shizuru. Shizuru didn't want for her to be alone. Aside from Shizuru, she didn't have any friends in the school. I understand that. I understand that she don't want to touch anyone, but Chihaya is really an idiot. Sorry. If she. Even if she apologized right away, some wound, the wound will not close, probably. But Chihaya is quick to anger, so she probably didn't expect that. She didn't. No, she did meant that, but she didn't want to actually hurt her. She spoke with anger. Well, not with her head, not with reason. She was. Her face was definitely. You could read on Chihaya's face that she knows she made a mistake.
どうもお邪魔しました。帰ります。さようなら。金輪際さようなら。
金輪際? Wait. 金輪際 forgot. 金輪際. Sorry to be in your way. I'm going back. Goodbye. I'm going. Until doomsday. Goodbye. No, I'm never going to be in your way again.
ああ、さようなら。帰れ帰れ、二度と来るな、大谷千早。
Yes, goodbye. Go back, go back. Never come again. Chihaya, Odori Chihaya. Chihaya wa hitori. Voilà. Chihaya returned on her own and she was crying? No, I don't think so. But she was like the stairs were creasing behind her steps because she was going quick, or I don't know, with anger. I don't know. No, Incho, they are dumb. Oh là, Incho, sorry, but it's anger is dumb in the situations. Let's see, Incho, sorry. D'accord. The student chief was looking at her get out in silence, and the student chief was looking at us while and without talking, she made us understand that you two go back. You two, Kotaro and Kotori. Then she Ko. D'accord. And we followed, she was intimidating us like she was a lion and we were some small animals. And me and Kotori, we weren't able to find any words to say to her. Student chief, don't come again. Never, don't come here ever again. Sorry, she after only having said that, after only having spat that, said that in a harsh manner, the student chief entered her home. And after closing the door violently with a big noise, the Kyojitsu refusal. Attends. Voilà, Kyojitsu. D'accord. And after closing the door violently, the girl violently refused her. No, it was a violent refusal. And all that remained was the crushed cake box, and the pretty petals that were all over the place on the floor. How did this happen? Why did this happen?
今はそっとしておくしかないね。
I guess there was probably no hope for any other outcome. Yobi. D'accord. I was a little confused and was about to ring the bell, but Kotori, with a small movement of her neck, said, she shook her neck. No, she said, no, don't do that. With her neck. Kotori assembled the petals on the floor that were scattered, and then assembled them in the shape of a bouquet again, and then disposed left. She's going to leave them on the floor. What is it? How do you say that? Kanke. I'm done. Kanke. The Kyoryoku. And no, it's not Kyoryoku. What is it then? I don't know. Let's see. Tsuki. Liki. And that one. What is that? Flank, d'accord. No, it's not that. Wrestler of the Fella, I guess. No. Yeah, let's see. How do you say that? For example, Mon. Voilà that. And inside it's like Saku, I think. Forgot. Let's see. Alright, say on here. That one. That one. Nothing, d'accord. Nothing. Wonderful. I'm dumb. It was already here. That one, I'm dumb. Okay, let's see. One, two, voilà, that one, and 1, 2, 3. Voilà, that one. Ah, d'accord, nothing, and... D'accord, entre... Oh, la Genkan, I'm dumb. Genkan, d'accord. D'accord, d'accord. So voilà, she assembled the petals on the ground. She formed a bouquet, like shaped like a bouquet, shaped them into a bouquet, and then left them. Okay, it's put them on near the. Voilà that. Voilà, deposit them. Voilà, left them behind on near the entrance. D'accord. About the cakes, it was indeed all crushed. There was nothing left, and we will definitively not put them, leave them behind. We need to put it in the trash. We looked up to the entrance, to the door of the student chief again, the house of the student chief once more, and then. D'accord. And then we left her behind, I guess. D'accord. At that time, we heard some foot noise, some wild foot noise that were going up the stairs very quickly. Voilà. Did the Chihaya return? No, it's wait. It's a small shape, like a child. Ah, Shizuru. It was Shizuru.
小太郎、小鳥、どうしてここに？
Kotori, why are you here? The truth is that, and we say everything to her. Shizuru, Nani? Attends. Shizuru seemed to have understood what happened from the shape of the cake box of the crushed cake box that I was holding, and me and Kotori talked to her about the situation, and Shizuru let out a small thing and was lowering her shoulders like, it didn't work. Maybe, I don't know.
気持ちは嬉しいが、ルチアにそれは辛い。
I'm happy for the feeling, but Lucia sure is is hard, hard to please. It sure seems so. Tsuyobiki, not Inbiki, but maybe we are just a little bit forceful.
ルチアは私がなだめておく。小太郎たちは地位を頼む。
Leave Lucia to me. I'm going to take care of her. Kotaro and Kotori, take care. Please take care of Chi-chan, of Chihaya. Oh, please do your best.
しずちゃんはすごいね。委員長が、この花さんが唯一心を許してるんだね。
Shizu-chan.
しずちゃんはすごいね。委員長が、この花さんが唯一心を許してるんだね。
Shizu-chan sure is awesome, isn't it? The student chief, no, Konoha-san will definitively forgive Chihaya, I guess. Thanks to Shizuru.
私は特別だ。だが、特別じゃないから友人になっちゃいけないということはない。
It's because I am special, but if you're not special, so but maybe it means that if you're not special, then you can be a close friend with her. You can become a close friend. Is she saying of the student chief or her? She's saying to both of them. By special, she probably means, you know, being a super powered person. But I guess technically, Kotaro is a super powered. Okay, he doesn't know how to use the powers, and when Shizuru kills the key, he's going to lose his power. But still, until then, Kurasu. From all the classes, these two are definitively you know, different from all the other students, and maybe it's probably why they are in such you know, they are good for each other. In other words, but anyway, the situation now. Voilà. But in any way, right now it seems like Shizuru is the only one that can appease the student chief, without a doubt. Understood. D'accord. We're leaving. I'm leaving the student chief to you, Fukin. No, to the Fukin. How do you explain this? I think you understand right now. Her position, officer of public order, is Fuki-in. But Shizuru is saying Fuki-in by saying Fuki-in, which is it's really dumb, but whatever. It's the thing. I'm leaving it to you, Shizuru. Kukuri. What is Kukuri? Is this noise? What is that? Kukuri. It's nodding. Kukuri is nodding. Nodding. Okay. She nodded in approval, and after that, yes, because there is no helping it, but leaving the student chief to her. Shizuru also. It seems like Shizuru also, for the sake of the student chief, seems like the only one. She seems like the only one that can understand well the student chief. And so I guess we can only leave it to her, to Shizuru, and give up for today. Voilà. I think I will need to stop it here, because I think there is going to be not that long a speech, but whatever. I mean, it's a visual novel. You can check the video when you want. Why am I not stopping anywhere? I have this drive, to finish a scene, to finish the dungeon, to finish. I should stop that. I can just save anywhere. There is no. It's not an action game. I can just keep it going. And some action game you can actually save anywhere too. Whatever. I hope you liked it, and see you next time. Au revoir. Oh la la. Yes, it's interesting. Now that I know more the characters, it's drawing me in, and I feel like once I have finished the last route, I will say, oh no, I want more. But I think there is another game, so maybe. I think there was a fan disc, but I don't have it. I think there is a fan disc, and what else? Yes, there is also an RPG game. I'm going to check it later. I hope you liked it, and see you later. Bye bye. Au revoir.